Well. Look who found their way back to this game after a little bit of a layaway. But, folks, we got a little bit of a different vibe going this time around. Rather than do the campaigns, we're going to have some fun in kind of our own sandbox slash challenge. Because why the heck not? I got nothing better to do at the moment, so hey, let's do this. Yeah, who's ready to ride the rails? All aboard, y'all! Hello, folks. It's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the first episode of our brand new Railroad Tycoon 2 Let's Play. Where in this Let's Play, we're gonna go full sandbox and just build to our heart's desire and see what comes out of it. At the same time, accomplishing some challenges too, so there's kind of an incentive to do this rather than to just mindlessly build up until the end of time. So here's the deal. They're going to basically do ready for this, 175-year playthrough that takes us through this game, the ages of this game. I'm going to start in the year 1850 and pick a map. We're going to go all the way into, in game time that is, the end of our current calendar year, which is 2024. So once this hits 2025, it's game over. The way our score works at that point is going to be net worth plus whatever the book value of our company is on January 1st, 2025, and maybe multiplied depending on how, if we get a medal or not. Yes, I will still be doing the medal challenge too. That's basically how this is going to work, so we'll see what happens. That way we're incentivized to, get as much money as possible. Why not? And if we're lucky, we may end up richer than Elon Musk. Maybe. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. Well, anyways, the map we're going to be doing... Oh my goodness, that was a little loud. Sorry, my blasting in my earphones here. We're going to do the... Where is it? I know you're here. There it is. The good old US of A map. And as I said, we're going to start in 1850 because that's kind of the earliest I'm willing to go. And the trains are still halfway decent at that point. We're basically going to do expert on all this because doing basic just seems kind of silly. And we'll... You know what? I'll turn this down to 10%. Because why not? There's no computer in this one. We're just going to be on our own. There's no need to have any AI bots that could cause havoc. Say what you want about that part, but this is my playthrough and we're doing it as is. So that's basically how we're doing this. And the goal is to make it to 2025 with as much personal net wealth and book value as possible. So now that we've got that all set up, let's enter the scenario and be on our way. All aboard, y'all! Okay, so I mentioned the actual game gold here. So here's the deal. We're still going to do this. So, the way this works, obviously we have the gold sitting out in front of us. We got to get 10 million of personal net wealth within 35 years. So, by the time game year 1885 goes through, we got to do that. Silver, that book value must reach 30. And for gold, both of them have to be 50 million apiece. So by that point, we need to have a quote-unquote score of 100 million combined. Here's the deal. Depending on what metal we get, that's going to be kind of a multiplier. If we get bronze, it just multiplies by 1. I'll leave it like this. If we get no metal, our final score is automatically going to be halved. Call it punishment for not paying attention to the game. If we get a bronze, the score is as is. If we get silver, I'm going to double the score. And if we get gold, I'm going to triple the final score. Got it? So, no non-completion, our score gets halved. Due to bare minimum, we get as is. You go above and beyond, which is what we want, and there's going to be a multiplier. So it's kind of in our best interest to do this. And by the clock standards, we got till 1885 to hit both. Keep that in mind. For our purposes, of course, we're going to go further into another 140 years. So that's basically the plan, and we're sticking to it. So, that said, I have the game unpaused. Here's the US map in all its glory, and let's see what we got. So, where are we starting off? Well, this is a little bit of a tricky one here. Let's see. So I would like that. The best spot, obviously, is the northeast, but let's see if we can find anything. Ooh. Well, this kind of is a little bit attractive right here. This grain mill. We've got 2 bakeries nearby. I could use the passenger base in the north between these 3 cities to kind of help us out. Let's see. What about the Midwest? Midwest is another good starting spot, too. I mean, there's a cattle mill in the middle of Ohio. That might be useful. I would say we'll start in the northeast. All right, northeast it is. We're going to start in New York and go to down south and hopefully get to Raleigh and this grain mill in both of these. That's kind of the main goal right off the bat. From there, we'll go forth. So, company name. So, company name. So first things first, we want as much outside investment and player investment as we can. And for the company name, I got something cooked up good. It's only appropriate we make this. Oh, of course. Why not? I think this is as close to a Mighty Warrior as we can get, the Minuteman, right? There we go. Barbarian and Elf, welcome. We've got to stay on brand, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's start here. Whoa, excuse you, game. So let's see here. I want to start in New York, and I want to take it to Philadelphia. The problem is going to be getting north of New York towards Albany and Boston, because of course there's the Appalachian Mountains and all what have you, but we can figure that out as time goes on. I guess it's wise to put our first station right here. Okay. All right, so we got that. So of course we need large stations because this is New York. Oh dear. Don't tell me I need to demolish a house in order to make this work. All right, let's do Philadelphia first. Okay, as long as we get both ports, we're good. That should do the trick. For New York, what happens if I do this? Oh, that's not going to do us any good. What are we doing? We have to eminent domain a house already. My goodness, that was quick. You know what? You're eminent domained. Yes, I have experience in that sort of thing. This game, it does not know. All right, there you go. There's the first station. We'll give it the roundhouse for right now. All right, we'll start off with the basics right off the bat. Okay, and this right here is why I wanted to go 1850, because I want this train. Otherwise, we'll get stuck with all these, and we'll progress it slowly. So the American Sea is up first. I guess since they're both cities, we can have this. Okay, we'll just leave it as is for right now, and we are off. Now, let's see what we got for managers and stocks. We've got Alan McNabb. Is there anything we should have done that. You know what? I'll do Richard Trevectic. Kind of want our speed to go along. And then we'll keep our eyes peeled on the market, too. Again, for this, it's basically this number right here plus this number right here. So currently our score sits at 1,192K. For the purpose of golds, though, of course, we need to get that up. So there is that. All right, we're off. So I can already tell you DC is our first stop. That's good. Followed by Richmond, then Raleigh, and of course this grain silo, which is the most important part of this whole route. There's another one south, too. But hey, we'll get that when the time comes. All right. Oh, we've got demand. Yeah, we've got plenty of demand. I could do a third one. Except, we'll do this. Don't worry, we can ship raw coffee here, but eventually the game will yell at us once the stations stop accepting that, so we'll let it ride from this point forward, at least. Alright, we're pretty much done at this point. We'll try and get another share if we can, but game's not going to let us do it. Alright, it's okay. What it will let us do is connect to Washington, D.C., though. So there's that. So let's get the very first stop on our express going. Oh, we're going to need that bakery for real. Both of them, actually, so yeah, we'll do it. Okay, you don't have coffee. Oh, whoa! What on earth? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Okay, you were going there. My bad. I was trying to get this. Bad game. Stop that. All right, you'll start in DC and move north, I guess. All right, so we got that going. Can't do anything over here for right now. That's fine. You know what? I am going to do one thing, though. I'm going to get this. We'll give everybody a saloon and a post office. That way we can get more money out of this. More money is better money. Alright, so next up is Richmond. I can already tell you we will be dealing with stone bridges for the benefit of a track, keeping the double track on. Sorry, I'm just checking that every once in a while. By the way, in case you're wondering why there's no music too, I know there's music with this game, but I don't want to upset YouTube's copyright system. Let's just leave it at that and move on. Speaking of moving on, how about Richmond? Yeah, that's right. You want to go to Richmond. All right. Yes. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa, no. What on earth? Okay, what did I do? I tried to cancel it and it was too late. Dang it. That's all I wanted to do right there. What are you doing, game? Stop that. Okay, there we go. We'll get a 5th train. We'll do another passenger train over here. I'm just going to leave this one for right now. Nice. Stock split, and we're off. Now, this will only tell us what our net worth is. It won't say anything about that. So, it kind of stinks, but so be it. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go into debt. Give me as many shares as possible. Hopefully I can get as much as I can here so I don't have to deal with buying more of it later on. Alright, we got plenty of passengers with mail, but I don't want to push it any further. We do need to get the Raleigh over here. Okay, so we do need to get the Raleigh, which is going to cost us an arm and a leg. That's fine. I'll build this part first before I address the grain mill that's over here. That way I can at least have it. Because again, I want this grain mill. That's going to be kind of the key to getting our economy going early. And this one too. I want both of those grain silos. The only issue is it's going to be very limited in what we can do. Okay, let's see. Actually, I want to increase this. We'll increase it to 20. Try to keep it going. Buy another share. And as long as that's gaining in value, we're good. Try to speed this up a little bit. I don't want to take out a bond if I don't have to. Ah, there we go. There we go. Stop. All right. So let's get this done first. That cost a little bit of a doozy because of the stone bridge, but that's okay. Let's get the Raleigh first and foremost. That one's kind of the important one. So let's see. I'm not doing anything with you. All right, so that one's all set. So if they're going north, I'm not going to bother having them continue south. Oops, wrong station. My bad. It's this one I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, so we got what we came here for. Now... What the... Hey! Okay, we had a little bit of a snafu there. My bad. Whoops! That wasn't supposed to happen. I, accidentally cleared everything out. Oh, dear. Alright, so over here. So what I like to do with the industries... I just want to build single track to them. And try to build as small of a station as possible. Okay, Gabe, that was cool. You didn't have to do that right off the bat. Good grief. And already we have a broken down train. That's wonderful. Alright, let's see if I can try to speed this up. Oh, you know what? We'll do it. I'll take out another bond. Not what I want to be doing early on, but we'll do it. Hey, hey. Alright. So as long as I can get both the grain, I'm fine. I don't care about the produce. Maybe later on. And there's really... Unless we get the grain silo later on, there's not going to matter. So this produces 2 a year, so we could probably safely do 2 trains from this. It'll be alright. So we'll send it to DC. And for right now, we'll send it to Philadelphia. There we go. So that one's headed to DC. And then I think I'll send the other one to New York City. Just because I can. And this will go back to DC. There we go. The one in Richmond, we'll use this grain silo right here. And in fact, the main line, I guess we can build next to it. I want to get to Columbia next. If we can. Columbia costs $561. Alright, I'll allow it. Ah, nice going, me, but that's okay. Is there any grain mills to the south? Not really, okay. I just want this grain silo too. That's all I care about, really. There we go. So this one will go to Raleigh and Richmond, basically. Raleigh has one as well, so we'll send this to... Well, we'll revolve it around those 3, I guess. Wait, no. Wait, what? What station is this? Hold on. Wilmington Junction. I was wondering what was going on there. I'm like... Apparently I can't read. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. we go. So we got our grain. And then we'll send the other one to Richmond. Hey! For real? Oh, we're spending all of our money trying to get there. Nice! Stock split. Excellent. But now we're kind of short on cash because I decided to build all the way to Columbia. That's okay. Alright. Now we can do it. Okay, we'll just keep our eyes peeled on the cash prices, too, on this. Meantime, we can go over to Columbia and get that. So we're already off to a roaring start, pretty much. There's a produce thing here, too. Not looking to get it, really, but it's fine. Yeah. At least take a step back. I want a roundhouse in Raleigh, just for the sake of giving our train some rest. Okay. For this train, I just want it to go up to DC and back. For this next train I'm about to get. Oop, whoa, wrong. There's nothing there. Still wrong? Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, we'll have it go up to DC, but nothing further. I don't want it to go further north. And we could go to Wilmington, not for nothing. We'll see if there's any spare grain running around, because again, we only have enough for 2. What's actually funny is there's a cattle yard further south here. We have one in New York, and we're going to have one in... We actually have one in Columbia, too. Alright, I'm convinced. I'm convinced to do it. Why not? Ooh, we can. Oh, sweet. We could also build one to Wilmington later on, but I'm not going to do that for the moment. I can't really supply it with grain, so... Oops. Alright. I think what I'm going to do... Junction. I'm going to send it to Columbia. I initially thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, alright, let's do it. Sure, why not? I mean, you do demand coffee, so we'll do it. And then we'll send the other one to Columbia. I've already got one going to Raleigh, so we'll have to send it to... Yeah, we'll send it to Raleigh. You know what? Here's what I'll do. You're going to Raleigh instead. You know what? You're going to Richmond instead. Let's make it worth our while. Keep my ass peeled on all the food prices, but yeah. That'll work. So look at that. We almost got the whole East Coast set up. You know what? I'm going to do it anyways. I wasn't going to do this initially, but as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I kind of have to. So we'll connect Wilmington. This one really is not even a village. If you recall how this game works, if you have 4 buildings within your station, it's considered a town. If it's 8, it's a city. But anything less than that is a village, and you can see what it does to the demand here. It only demands whatever industries happen to be in it. So in this case, we only have the grain. So Wilmington only wants grain and nothing further. That doesn't mean we can't get passengers out of it, too. Suppose any passengers that want to come in can do so, too, but it's not part of the prereq. You know, we have a lot of trains going over here, too, not for nothing. I should probably upgrade that. Alright, we'll upgrade it to double track, but that's about as far as I'm going. Alright, so there we go. Now we got kind of a small little... The hope, too, is that Wilmington grows up as we give it more stuff. There we go. Oh, look at that. We got 1 million in the bank. I totally forgot to buy stock. Stonks. That's about as far as I want to go. And we got to jack up that dividend. I'm mostly focused on growth at the time being. Let's get rid of that too. Oh hell. Bat Masterson, sure, why not? Hey! He is not doing his job. Train broke down. Oh wait, that's not. It's security, not. Never mind. Sorry, the guy who manages the trains kind of got fired. Whoops. All right. So let's see. We have another granary in Savannah. Or do we finally turn our attention north? Or does our stock split happen and it doesn't matter? Oh my god, look at that jump in revenue and net wealth. Nice. We have kind of the decision here. I wouldn't mind going to Albany and tackling the north country over here. We've got wood. If we can do it. We got a lumber mill over here too. The only problem, and I'm turning on the grid for this, is this right here. Yikes. That's not good. And even getting to Albany is bad. I think for starters, we have another house kind of in the way, which is not going to help. So let me see if I can work my magic and do this. Okay, so that helps a little bit. I know there's that house is in the way, but I'll take it. I'll build the train right along the Hudson. And I guess the only question is, do I need to get rid of that house, or even can I? I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so theoretically the answer is yes. Getting rid of this house is literally the only way we get advance onward. Otherwise, that happens, and you can kind of see the issue right off the bat. I am not doing a 12th grade. That's horrible. So I'm going to try. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. Eminent domain this thing. Oh my goodness, we did it. And I literally have to build a gigantic station in order to make this work, and it does. We get the wood. Very nice. Yeah, I know. Anyways, la 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 la. There we go. So now, any of our north-facing trains are heading to Albany. So, for example, that one right there is heading north. So I don't want our trains to suddenly have to go from here to all the way to here and then reset the routes as I add more. So we're doing this a little bit more methodically. I believe we're good. All right. So the way I want to do this now, as I unpause the game. First things first, I'll set up a separate route from New York to Albany. This will be our main passenger way. I'll have one come down from Albany all the way to DC. Okay, so that solves that problem. And now we're going to come... and finally, how much woods are we doing soon? 2? So we'll do half. I see another lumber mills in Syracuse. There's ironically one here in Albany, but you kind of can't do that. So I'll tell you what. We'll do Albany, New York, Philadelphia again. But this one will only be wood only. Suppose we're going to make this a lumber only one. Yeah, we'll just do 2. I'll throw in a few of these too, just because. Alright, I really don't care about these ones. As long as the lumber gets in. We'll do 3 for right now. I changed my mind. Alright. That'll work, and we'll just do caboose only. There's no need to do another passenger line to there. Okay. That works. So now, we've got that under control here. This is the tricky one, getting to Boston and any point north. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, because once again, we have the mountains to deal with. And the Hudson River, too, as if that wasn't bad enough. Well, that's, not good. Oh, dear. Well, I mean... it works now, doesn't it? But that's not what I'm looking for. Ruh-roh. I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold it off for right now. Sorry, Boston. Much like this weekend when I'm recording this video, I will not be in you right away. If you know what's happening there right now as I'm recording this video, you know. But anyways, how about we get to Syracuse instead? Actually, you know what? Let's see what we're doing over here. You know what? That's enough. But I am going to increase the dividends, so I know we'll keep doubling it. You know what? Towards the end of every year, we're going to try to buy back some stock, too. Do it like once a year. Now, Syracuse. We're not getting to Syracuse. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. If it wasn't for the railroads being bad, going up hills, I'd do it. Now, all right, I guess we're doing that for some other time, but I can already see our route going for Cumberland, which actually makes sense. Yeah, that's a little far. Okay, we're not doing Syracuse. Sorry, Syracuse. We're not doing it. You know what? Not for nothing, but I am going to try the Albany one. I changed my mind on that. 4.2 isn't terrible, but I can tell you right now this trip is going to be very long and excruciating, so I'll do it, but I'm not going to like it one bit. I can tell you that right now. I mean, we're literally going to have to start a whole new line over here in order for this to work. So let's make connecting to Boston worth our while first by putting a gigantic one. Oh, we're getting a coal plant, too. Nice. Believe me, we're going to need the roundhouse. For sure. I'm going to do 2. All right, we'll just have 2 here. A New York to Boston line solo. And then a Boston to New York. And then a Boston down the line. All the way to D.C. Actually, no. We'll leave it as is. There we go. But this one, obviously, is not a city, so we'll leave it as is. Actually, you know what? No. We'll leave it. Make it all... Hey! That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. We'll leave it as all. All right. Now, remember how I said we were going to buy back some stock at the end of the year? Well, let's do it. There we go. Line my pockets a little bit more. Try to get some of this share count down. So I don't have the dividend necessary to do it yet. Okay, so we got up to there. Alright, so that works. See, we have a lumber mill over here and some logs, but getting them to freaking Boston's going to be terrible. Yeah, see, as you can see, I can't do it. I don't like having trains reverse and then all of a sudden do that, but I might not have a choice here. Unless there's another wood mill there. Because that wood mill is not getting to Syracuse. I can tell you that right now. It's not getting there. But wait, we have... Oh. Oh, okay. New plan. The hell with getting wood to Boston. Let's get it to Winston-Salem. Better idea. Yeah, screw you, Boston. You're not getting any of this. I'm such a tease. Alright. So there we go. We got it all the way to Winston-Salem. Excellent. You know what? We'll deliver it from Albany. Why not? Alright, there we go. Now as for Winston-Salem's passenger line, we'll also keep that southern too. So you're going to go there. And you're going to go there too. Well, we'll just bring it to Richmond. I'm not going to go any further. Okay. There we go. We got that started. I'm sure we'll build a junction there too. Why not? Roanoke would be the next stop. And sure enough, they have a paper mill too. Milwaukee offers $300K to connect to it. Okay. That's going to be a thing. Whoa. All right. Well, I don't mind going to Roanoke too for the paper mill that's there. Can we get the iron and the wood? No. So it makes no sense to build this. All right. Fair enough. This is kind of the end of the line here. Since that one's going out of order, it makes no sense to build it. Go to Roanoke. Where's the one that is going there? There it is. So let's see. Roanoke. Once again, we'll keep this kind of southern. Okay, that works. And then the pulpwood, the paper express from Albany all the way here. And paper has to go to a city, so New York gets it by default. There we go. So there we go. Now we've hit the foothills of the Appalachians. And just like that, we already got a pretty expansive rail network here. So I guess what I want to do at this point... Well, first off, this is going exactly the way I thought it would. This shouldn't surprise me. How's it doing in sand? I just want to see where it is. It's this counter right here. Oh, it's got plenty. Because to traverse these hills, you need sand. And it looks like it's okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with the coal right now. I'm kind of going to have to hold out for a steel mill for right now. But we don't have any in this game, and it won't show up till much later. I guess if we're being honest, we should probably... Let's see something. Oh, I gotta buy some stuff of these. Hold on. Sir, I gotta buy some of these things. Make us some more money here. There's 2 of them now. What are we doing here? Alright, there's really nothing else to buy. Dang it. Alright, everything else is kind of mediocre, but it's just starting out, too. Alright, there's really nothing more worth. Okay. Oh, I forgot to buy stock. Darn it. Alright, so we've now hit kind of the 5th year in the game, just like that. So we're in 1885. This is the 5th year of the game, and like I said, when this gets to 2025, we are done here. So... we're off to a really good start. We got up the whole Northeast connected from Boston all the way down to Columbia and even the foothills of the Appalachians. So for next time, we're going to focus on becoming Florida Man. by connecting all the rails in Florida. Also, we'll see if that can help us and give us kind of an excuse to go further west towards Cumberland and the cities west of here. So we're already 5 years in. Don't worry, this will go a lot faster as time rolls on. So I'm going to stop it over here. Of course, thank you so much for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and don't forget to save your game. See? See? We need to save our game. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.